Yeah, it's working fine. I didn't talk because I didn't. Yeah, I'm in a press box here with people I don't know. All right. Okay. Okay. No, you can go ahead. Go ahead. Bye. There you go. We can be at the beach, Roger.
Heck yeah. I'd like to be at the beach. Is she at the beach?
Yeah, her and Heather.
Oh, gosh.
All right. See you. Bye. Okay. All right. I forgot we're live.
Good mom, he's batting them all. Alright, so we're going to get started here as your Warriors are going to take the field. And Powell will be at bat.
That's about a good 20 seconds.
And your Warriors will be in gray pants, gold top, purple hats, as Powell will be in white pants, orange top, with a black cap. Defensively, you'll have Udi at third, Ridings at short, Branson at first. Outfield, you have McIntosh in right, Costner in center, and Russell in left. Correa behind the plate, and Bethel will be pitching. And I think I left off.
I didn't hear you leave off anybody, but if you did,
Hey.
Udi's at third in case we missed him.
Felt like I left someone off. And we're underway on a very cool afternoon, that's for sure.
Cool evening. The wind is blowing like it was this morning. Powell will bring a pretty stout team to the field tonight. They played just before this game against the Morristown team and beat them soundly. So we'll see how we stack up.
Up to bat be number 5 for Powell. And that first pitch is outside for ball 1. And that second pitch is down for ball 2. 2-0 count. And it looks like a cutter there that broke in for strike. Brings your count 2-1. And that ball's down the middle for strike 2, which will even your count at 2-2.
Thanks again to the Sweetwater folks for allowing us to use the press box. We're a little weak tonight. We can't sit out there with everybody else.
And that cutter just slid off a little on the outside, which will bring the count full. I don't know if you'd consider that weak or intelligent, Scott.
We'll go intelligent.
And we'll do it again. That payoff pitch is swung on and missed for strike 3 as Powell goes down their first strikeout of the game.
Nolan battling back from being behind in the first batter. Good omen as we start this ball game. Second to bat here, number 13, Trey. He plays second base as well. Settling in nicely so far as Bethel pumps one down the middle for strike 1. 0-1 count here from Sweetwater. 0-0 here in the top of the first. Once again, down the gut, swinging strike by number 5, Bo.
And Craig throws one.
Number 13, Trey.
Craig throws one little past Bethel. As Bethel turns back and gives him a smirk. As that ball scooted to the outfield.
0-2 count here for 13, Trey. Goes down swinging. 5 straight really good pitches by Nolan Bethel.
That'll bring up 2 outs with number 22, Landon, for Powell to come to the plate.
Landon's Powell's center fielder.
This is a nasty cutter right there. Started on his shoulder and broke right back across the plate for strike 1. Comes back, ball a little outside for ball 2, even the count, 1-1.
First ball and about 7 pitches.
That was way outside, ball 2.
2 outs here for the Powell, I'm assuming Panthers. 2-1 count.
The ball was definitely up in the zone, 3-1. So with 2 outs here, Nolan needs to settle in. Not giving you free bases. And the ball misses outside for ball 4.
So taking first base will be number 22, Landon. Coming up to the plate will be number 51. I can't for the life of me tell what that name is, so we'll just call him 51. He's a designated hitter tonight. A runner on first base, 2 down in the Powell part of the first inning.
Nice pitch.
51 sees the ball blow by him as he swings through. 0-1 count.
Check swing for strike 2. Definitely a marginal check, but we got the call on that one, and we'll take it. That ball's fouled back. Still 0-2 count with 2 outs here in the first. So Powell asks for time and steps out of the box. I believe it looks like Quaid, but
That sounds right. I remember that name from the first game.
got him on a slider for strike 3. And so that's 3 strikeouts for your Warriors as we go to bat here in the first.
Quaid goes down swinging. Good inning for Bethel, only losing 1 batter to a walk.
Who do they have pitching for Powell?
Pitching for Powell this evening will be number 12. His first name is Lucas. We don't have the last names, but we did not see this young man in the first game against Morristown. Pretty big guy.
Powell's got a pretty good size group of boys out here.
Yes, this will be a good test. This is a good baseball team.
Pretty good size squad for a middle school baseball team. Would be a good starting 5 for just about any of our local middle school basketball teams.
Yeah, and the pitcher would be the star, would be the center. This guy's a big guy. I believe he may have caught in the game before this.
Defensively, the game previously, they looked pretty sound.
He got the shutout against a pretty good Morristown team.
Mm-hmm.
So baseball on a Saturday night here in chilly Sweetwater. Bottom of the first inning here as we bring you Warrior action. Coming up to the plate first will be Caden Ridings, number 7. I don't know why I had to look at the lineup.
So you'll have Ridings, Bethel, Correa, and then Capshaw to start off the first for your Warriors. I had to buy Sebastian lunch a week ago because the last home game we did announcements. I called him Scory, which is his older brother, and I had to apologize to him, and I owed him lunch for messing up his name. In my defense, on the book, it just said S. Correa, and I've had them both, so I've actually had all 4 of the Correas, and so I had to apologize to him. So we'll even the count at 1-1 as Ridings watches that first pitch.
Ridings has become somewhat of a power hitter lately. If he gets into one, it can go.
There's another one in there for called strike 2 as Ridings watch that one go through.
Count 1-2 as Ridings takes the pitch. Off-speed pitch for ball 2. Two count as Ridings steps into the batter's box and watches strike 3 go by. I think he thought that was a little bit low, but umpire seems to be very consistent on that pitch this evening.
I know we got 1 or 2 of those in the first as well.
So Nolan Bethel, 0-0, steps into the batter's box. 1 down, bottom of the first inning, 0-0. Nobody on. Fouls the first way back.
Well, he's ready to jump.
0-1.
I like the aggressive at-bats your Warriors have shown this past 4 games. I hope we keep it up all season.
Deliveries outside there as Bethel takes ball one, bringing the count to 1-1, one out. Bethel takes one off the fist, fielded by the shortstop and got by the first baseman as it hit his glove and went over him. That will be I would assume an error on the first baseman, as that was a pretty decent throw. Should have gotten Bethel. Nonetheless, Bethel stands on first base. Scory Correa, the big man, will be up.
Sebastian. See, I set you
Oh,
up
God,
there.
you did set me up.
I
Sorry.
set you up because I was
Sebastian.
just talking about his brothers.
My gosh, I hope they're not listening.
You gonna owe him dinner. That first pitch is in there for strike one.
Sebastian Correa.
And we've got a good sized group of Warriors as well. So watching our boys play and them and the Powell, it's pretty good.
Good change up
Matchup.
there by the Powell pitcher, as Sebastian was way out front of that. Stealing second, though, Nolan Bethel. He'll stand on second base with one down. 0-2 pitch coming. Again, off speed, and he watches it go by. Another backwards K for the Warriors. So two down. Runner on second base in the body of Mr. Nolan Bethel. Up to bat, the lefty, Jaden Capshaw.
He had good at bats the first game this morning and waited for a really good pitch and roped it down the line to really open it up.
Capshaw takes the first pitch, low, the ball. Powell infielders all over the place. Ball called outside there. 2-0 count to Jaden Capshaw. Two down. Runner in the person of Nolan Bethel standing on second base, and here's the 2-0 pitch. Straight up over the top of the press box. Right on at that time was Jaden Capshaw. If he can straighten that out, be a line drive. 2-1 to count, two outs. As the Warriors batted in the bottom half of the first inning. Popped him up in the shortstop fields for the third out as the Warriors go quietly in the first inning. As we start the second inning, it'll be 0-0.
Looks like defensively, your Warriors will stay the same as they did in the first as we start the second.
Take this opportunity to once again thank Marvin Fiesel, principal of Philadelphia, for allowing us to do this, and obviously the man who's given us all the publicity and all the time, Chip Lynn at WLNT. RedskinRadio.com is where you can find us. That's what you're on. Make sure to support Chip all you can. We appreciate your support of Warrior Baseball.
What's your first impressions on 3 games in with the Warriors?
Well, so far so good. Played a good Sweetwater team twice. Got pushed to the limit in the first game. Came out victorious. In the second game, ran out just a little bit. They're a little bit better than they showed that night. The Warriors came up against a sort of undermanned Anderson County team this morning and did well. Did what handled business okay. This game will tell the story probably of the season so far, as Powell looks to be a very talented team as well, similar to Sweetwater.
So up to bat for Powell here in the second would be number 7, Gabe, as Nolan sets. That ball's up in the zone for ball 1. Pitch number 2 on the way. That ball's in there for strike 1. Fastball down the middle.
Tough pitch there by Bethel. Not much you can do with that one.
Keep that ball down in the zone right there.
The 1-1 delivery is down. A little bit too far down as count goes to 2-1. Defense hadn't had to field the ball yet in this game. We'll see if Powell can put one in play.
Strike 2 on the inside corner.
Second time this evening the Powell player has turned their back expecting the ball to hit him, and it bends right back into the zone. Now, this particular batter's standing way inside. And there's a shot. It goes into right field. Fielded by McIntosh and brings it back in.
He just kind of reached out and tapped that one through the gap there between first and second. Defensively, there's not a lot you can do with that.
Yep, clean base hit there. As stepping to the plate will be number 12, Lucas. He is the pitcher this evening. Big gap now on the right side of the diamond for Lucas, as Black tries to hold the runner on. He goes, and it's a shot, a line shot that gets past the left fielder as well. We'll go almost to the fence, maybe to the fence. Rounding third will be Powell, and scoring. And a big double there. So 1-0, Powell. 2 runners up, 2 runners on so far. Huge hit there. Kind of got by the left fielder, allowing the run to score. Stepping up now, Jacob, number 8. He takes ball 1. Lucas hit the double for Powell, helping himself out as he gets the first RBI of the evening. Bethel will rock and fire. Fouled off. The count goes to 1-1. Pitcher Lucas for Powell standing on second base. And we'll get a visit from the mound by Coach Curtis.
That ball kind of bouncing around out there to our left fielder and just skipped by him. Probably would have been a single.
A single at best. We'd have had first and third, but that's okay. Hopefully we'll button things up a little bit.
If you saw that ball bounce, and it looked like a bouncy ball once it hit the grass.
Well, and no excuses, but speaking to Ben after, I guess it was, I don't remember if it was this game, it was the other night when we were here. It's a pretty bumpy outfield. When that thing starts hitting the ground a few times, it can jump up on you. But nonetheless, we need to stay in front of it, take it off the chest, and keep it in front. So here we go. As Bethel toes the rubber once again, the 1-1 count, no outs. 1 run already in, runner at second. Popped him up. We got to do better out there as well. Kind of stood and watched that one hit the ground. Got to pursue the ball better in the outfield. That's two outfield errors there, not helping Mr. Bethel out at all at the pitcher. I believe that was I think he's got it, so I'm going to stand and watch.
So, but runners on the corners here in the second with no outs Powell leading 1-0.
We are up to number 24, Tyler.
And that ball's down in the dirt as
Stealing all the way was Jacobs. So runners at second and third. Once again, no outs. And the count is 1-0 for the Warriors. Nolan Bethel rocks and fires once again. A little tight. Count goes to 2-0.
just needs to settle in here and focus on the batter. Get back in a rhythm like you did that first inning. Great pitch.
There's a rhythm starter as he blows one by the batter to bring it to a 2-1 count. No outs. Runners on second and third for Powell. They've already scored a run in the inning. There's strike two.
Started that cutter on the middle of the plate and it broke away as he reached across to try to make contact.
Ball slicing foul off the bat down the third baseline. Keep the count at 2-2. Nolan will take the hill one more time, looking for strike three here. Ball a little low. Run the count full. Runners on second and third. Ball called low. Confusion there.
That one must have just missed.
So the bases will be full for Powell as they're getting a little bit more confidence at the plate. And coming up to bat, number 44, Austin. He is the right fielder, left-hander. He goes the other way out foul. Powell's starting to get a little piece of metal on Nolan. We'll see what happens here. And Nolan says, not this time, as he's outside corner of the plate there, running the count to 0-2. Ahead in the count, Nolan Bethel trying to get the first out of the inning with the bases loaded. No better time than now. Ball runs in on the batter, hits him in the leg, and so with the hit by pitch, Powell will bring in their second run of the evening. Coming up to bat, number 15, Drake, another designated hitter.
And Powell's batting everyone this afternoon, so they're going to go 13 deep in the lineup.
Ball gets past Correa there, and ball as the batter takes ball one. Nowhere to put anybody now. 2-0, Powell, no outs. Warriors looking for their first out. Big strike, big throw there by Nolan Bethel as the batter swung through it. 1-1 count, 2-0, 2-0, Powell. Ball low. Two-one count for Bethel as he takes the hill once again. Strike down the gut there. Good pitch by Bethel, running the count 2-2.
That ball's fouled off the end of the bat. Just about got Coach Curtis up there.
Extremely cold for these kids out there, and that pitch rattled the hands of the batter. You could see him squeezing those hands, and that'll be strike 3. And I got to think that had something to do with that foul ball he just hit. He probably couldn't grip that bat very well. I don't think he had a good handle on that thing. Anyway, nonetheless, 3 strikes there for Nolan Bethel as he rings up the first Powell batter of the evening. Of the inning. Bases loaded.
Let's see who up number 10.
Caleb. He is the left fielder. Another good pitch down the middle. Nolan Bethel. Caleb didn't seem to agree. Oh, it hit him. Looked like the ball went through, but evidently it hit Caleb on the leg on the way through to the wall, bringing in the 3rd run of the evening.
Looked like it might have caught his hoodie on the way by, as that ball didn't quite cut.
3-0. Powell, one out here in the top of the 2nd. Batter takes 1-0. Bethel a little inside on another pitch. It's 2-0 count so far in this batter. Bethel gets some encouragement from Coach Curtis.
Looks as though he's getting a little frustrated. Needs to just rein it in.
Three-0. 3-0 count here for the Warriors. Bases loaded. And here comes the 3-0 Bethel pitch. That pitch is in the dirt, bringing in run number 4 of the inning. 1 down in the inning.
Brings up number 5. That's it.
We're back to the top.
And he struck out first inning.
He is the first baseman, Bo. Pitch on the outside corner. Good pitch there by Bethel as he comes back strong. Looking for out number 2 of the inning. Would love to induce a ground ball. Hard ground ball to the shortstop here.
Double play would be great. Get us out of this inning.
Up and out for Bethel as he receives the ball back from Correa.
Hit another one.
Another hit batsman.
I think it's about time to.
Sebastian Correa will visit Nolan, and so will Coach Costner as he comes out. And he will take the ball from Nolan Bethel. We'll bring in what looks to be second baseman Jaden Capshaw, who will turn into pitcher Jaden Capshaw, left-hander. Warriors have played several games in the past few days, so they're eating into their pitching staff. We'll see what Capshaw has.
I don't think Jaden has thrown since Tuesday this past week. I think he threw an inning at that time. But he's going to come in a jam here with bases loaded and only one out.
What Capshaw will definitely need is exactly what Beth will need, is help from the guys behind him. Hopefully we'll clean up a little bit of things that are put in play and get us out of this inning quickly.
You hate to see that going three strikeouts in the first inning with one walk, and then it just kind of got sloppy there in the second. As we've had 2 hit by pitch and 3 walks. I'll tell you, it's cold.
Yeah.
And so for pitchers, catchers, all the boys out there hitting, pitching, it's not easy.
Looking out there in the field, infielders kind of came together, and Ben McIntosh kind of came in. You could see a conversation there with he and Nolan, and Nolan gave him the old pat on the chest. I guarantee you that was, buddy, I'm sorry, I could have done a better job for you. So, nonetheless, Jaden Capshaw. And I apologize, I said the lefty. He's a lefty batter. Evidently, he's a righty thrower. Capshaw begins his stint with 2 balls. Neither of them look bad. Make it 3. Batting for Powell, number 13, Trey. He is second in the batting order.
First inning, he went down swinging. And second inning, he'll take the 4-pitch walk.
And because there's no space to put anybody, that'll bring in another Powell baseball player as it brings the score to now 6-0. See what these Warriors are made of, see if they can work out of this. Get the bats going.
There we go.
There's a hit ball, straight back. Jaden starts off ahead in the count 0-1.
In the first, Landon walked.
Oh, and the ball hit the runner. That'll cause the runner to be out. There's one way to get an out for the Warriors on a solid hit that would have easily been a base hit.
And everybody should go back, if I'm not mistaken. That ball should be dead.
Now, the hitter is not out, though, right?
Correct. But your man on third will have to return to third, which will keep the bases loaded, but that'll give us 2 outs.
So some fortune comes the Warriors' way as a solidly hit ball drills the runner as he's running from second to third. I hope you could catch that on the video there. 2 down. Capshaw rocks and delivers. A little low.
That's a nice grab back by Correa. Good stop.
Capshaw delivers high. Ball 2. 2 down. 6 runs in this inning for Powell as they jump on the Warriors. Bases loaded. Capshaw looking for an out. Gets a strike as the ball is fouled way back down the right field line. A little late on there, so.
And Wade struck out in the first. He's looking to redeem himself here.
Capshaw rocks and delivers, and he will walk the batter, scoring another run for Powell. 7-0 will be your score. 2 down. Just got a text message from the boss, Marvin Fiesel, saying we sound good. So something going well for the Warriors tonight. It is not what we want to go well for them, but nonetheless, thank you, sir.
And it's still early. We have a very explosive offense.
5th in the lineup, number 7, Gabe, stands and takes ball 1. Capshaw to deliver his second pitch to Gabe, and he'll be in the dirt as well. Blocked up by the big man behind the plate, Correa. Quick 2-0 count. As Capshaw is in the dirt once again, ball bounces way up in the air. Again, no place to put anybody, nobody coming, so Jaden comes and covers home plate. It's a short backstop here at Sweetwater, so anything past the catcher is going to be tough to score on unless it goes way down the line.
When I was talking about this Tuesday night, when our pitchers had a little bit of some struggles, you're going to see that early, but I'm telling you, we've got a good group of arms here, and as the season progresses, you're going to see these boys really settle in because they're all very, very good athletes, and they'll start hitting their spots.
So we've walked in another, and the score is now 8-0. 2 down. Capshaw looking to find an out any way he can get it. Will deliver pitch number 1. Strike call to number 12, Lucas, who is the pitcher who got this thing started, if I remember right, with a huge hit down the left field and a double. 1-1 is the count.
The ball's a bit inside.
As number 12, Lucas, will step in. Capshaw will adjust the brim of his hat and stride into his pitch.
Oh, foul ball.
Kind of a
That ball just
fister down the third base line again, rattling the hands of the Powell batter. Great effort down there by Udi. I don't know if you could catch that on the screen. I hope you could. He dove to try to get that ball. Just a little looping foul ball down the third base line. Capshaw outside. Runner on first almost goes to second, but remembering the bases are loaded. Besides otherwise.
So this is a 14th batter this inning.
Tough to see for the Warriors. Once
Full count.
again, full count. Capshaw looking for a strike here, something to put in play. See if his buddies behind him can make a play. Nothing doing there though, as the ball is up and out, up and in. Excuse me, up and out. Bringing in the 9th run of the inning and the game. As Coach Costner will come out. And he's
Looks like we're going to have a pitching change.
going to go to his son, Bryson Costner. 7th grader Bryson Costner, who's known nothing but baseball his entire life. When you have a daddy that loves it that much, that's kind of what you do. So Bryson will take the mound and warm up here in just a second. We'll be right back with Warrior action here in the 2nd inning.
So defensively, it looks like Ridings will go to center, as Capshaw will move back to second, and Bethel will move over to short. The corners will stay the same, as will Correa and McIntosh in right field. And hopefully, when we return from spring break, we'll have Eller back. Which should help some defensively.
Okay, here we go. 2 down. Bryson Costner toes the mound for the first time as he will deliver pitch number 1 in the dirt. And he's thought about coming. Did not. Thought better of it.
And earlier in this inning, Jacob flew out, well, hit a fly ball to right field. They got down. So far, we've only got 2 hits for Powell on the night, and they've tallied 9 runs.
Not a good stat. 1-1 with the strike there by Bryson Costner. Be up a little high there, bringing the count to 2-1, 2-1. Rip out to center field. Bethel circles underneath, and he will end the inning. A big inning for Powell. 9 runs as they finish off the second part of their inning in style.
And batted around.
Philadelphia will need to do just that to them. But one run at a time is the way we'll do things. We'll see how we can get something going here offensively.
I've honestly not looked at the schedule, but I would love to see us match up again later with this group, because obviously both teams are just going to get better as the season progresses. But I think that would be a really nice matchup. I don't know that this is indicative of our level of play.
Always good to play really good competition. Looking off into the futures, I can help you out right here. The next game will be Tuesday, March 16th. That's as we return back from spring break. It'll be Polk County. We'll travel to Philadelphia, play the Warriors. Once again, that same week, Thursday the 18th, Von Orr will come over to the home of the Warriors to play Philadelphia. And then in the third game of that week, North Middle, and what should prove to be another excellent battle. We'll bring their stars to Philadelphia. So 3 games at Philadelphia coming up. Make your plans now. The following week, again, 2 games, another 3-game week, as 2 will be at Philadelphia and 1 will be at Central.
So, Scott, we've got
I'm not sure which Central that is.
We've got a Fort Loudon Middle School student, Presley Millsaps, who's going to sit in with you on the broadcast on all home games, and you and I will pick up the away games and try to help bring the action to our listeners.
Yeah, Presley does a heck of a job. As we begin the second half of the second inning here with big Branson Black, who is not shy about hitting the baseball. He takes the first pitch 1-0. Second pitch low for 2-0. Philadelphia will be looking to get the bat swinging, I would say, to try to make up some of this damage that was done. The top half of the second.
And I'll tell you, that's hard to sit as long as he had to sit there for that second inning and then come back out and throw. So
3-0 to Branson Black. Make it 4. 4 quick pitches to Black. And your current pitcher, Bryson Costner, will step to the plate with Black on first. For those of you just joining us, a big 9-run inning for Powell that has the score now at 9-0. Top half of the second was not good for the Warriors, but nonetheless, a bat in the bottom half. Already getting a runner on. Costner looking to move him on to second. You got to assume Coach Costner, Coach Curtis have told these batters to be aggressive in anything that's close. We need to be swinging. Scoreboard says 3-0, but the count is 2-1 as that was a strike to Bryson Costner. Branson Black showing off his speed at first base, taking the lead. Actually looks really good over there, and that kid has got some feet. He, talking to his parents, he will make a heck of an offensive lineman if that's what he decides to do as he moves up to the high school level.
We just got to get each at bat and make each at bat count and slowly look to close the margin.
And Costner doing a good job of that right now as the count is 3-1, and he'll hit one down to the second baseman. It's bobbled. See if they can get one, and they do in the person of Costner. Could have been a potential double play. Costner has speed moving down the first baseline, so I'm not sure that would have worked out that way. Nonetheless, Black gets to second base on the ground ball to the second baseman. Stepping into the batter's box, fifth grader Briar Udi, who has shown to be excellent so far this season at his third base position. And there is a kid who is not scared of anybody or anything. Definitely the moment.
And you'll have Max Russell on deck for your Warriors.
Udi looked at ball one in the dirt. Second pitch, outside, ball two. Both of these teams playing their second game of the day. The Warriors had a long, about 8-hour break earlier today. Powell played in the game just previous to this one. Pitch from the Powell pitcher gets in there for the first strike. It is 2-1.
Small strike zone Udi has there.
Yeah, he's compact, and but he's explosive there with that bat. 3-1, 1 out, and the catcher will pay a trip to the pitcher's mound, make sure their signals are correct, make sure his pitcher has the right frame of mind as he's delivering to the diminutive Briar Udi. Big swing there by Udi as he looks to put the ball in play. That'll bring the count to 3-2.
Scott, looks like all your coaches and umpires have their toboggans on. It looks pretty cold out there.
Yeah. I was thinking I was getting a little warm. I need to take my jacket off. As Udi takes ball 4 inside, and he will sprint down to first base. Shooting runners on first and second for the Warriors. Branson Black got us started in the leadoff spot of this inning. 1 down. Max Russell steps in the batter's box, watches one come right down the middle for strike 1. McIntosh is on deck. Russell, I guess, takes one inside. Yes, that's ball 1. 1-1 count, 1 down.
It's a pretty good looking pitch. Good location.
Russell loads up and watches pitch number 3 come in there for ball 2. A little low. Warriors still not through their order yet this evening. Getting close, though. Russell watches strike 2. Count 2-2, 1 out for the Warriors. Runners on first and second. And the people of Black and Udi. As Russell swings through strike 3, bringing McIntosh to the plate. 2 outs, runners on first and second. We need something out of Big Mac here as he steps in. McIntosh, another one of those power hitters that looks to hit home runs each time he's up. I absolutely am kidding, but does do a good job of putting the bat on the ball. Does not like watching strikes go by at all. We'll see what he can do as he faces pitch number 2, which is an off-speed pitch, a little high. And he takes ball 2. 2-0 count, 2 outs, runners on first and second. Need to get something going here, a little 2-out rally. He didn't like that one either, and looks to be a 3-0 count.
He had good at bats this morning. Fouled several off, put it in play, moved the runners.
McIntosh loads, pitcher fires, and he will go on to load the bases for the leadoff batter, Caden Ridings.
Powell's coach calls time to come out and talk with his pitcher. But I think at this point, he's got a comfortable enough lead, just trying to settle him down and eat a little time.
Ridings would would love nothing more than to square one up here, put a line drive out there into the gap somewhere, and watch those guys in front of him move around the bases. Right now on base, Black, who led the inning off, standing on third. Bryson Costner, your pitcher, is on second. McIntosh, who just took the walk, on first. At the plate, leadoff hitter. Two down, 9-0, Powell. Change that with one swing of the bat here. And it's hit
That ball's
into right,
tailing
and
away.
that is foul, my goodness, and that would have been big.
That ball was tailing
That
away.
would have been big. Wind and tail, and that ball was probably a couple feet foul. One that took off almost at the light pole, looks like in the right field, if you can see that from your vantage point at home. And it just kept on curving.
It's kind of hard to tell what they can see, Scott, with our rigging here of a water bottle holding our phone up to video
you can see
for
the
you.
setup. So Ridings steps in 0-1. He takes strike two.
Looks like a breaking ball there.
I'm going to predict
Buckled
that
him.
he will not take strike three. He will not take strike three. He's going to go down either hitting or swinging, one or the other. So all the runners will be ready to go. A mash.
And he hit that ball
He
well.
crushed it. And that
He's off the
hits
bottom of the fence.
hits the fence.
And McIntosh makes it to third as Ridings just about clears the bases with 2 outs for a stand-up double. And he hit that ball hard.
Nolan Bethel up to bat after the big shot by Ridings. 9-2. Nolan takes low. 2 down.
We got 2 back there.
Big swing there by Nolan Bethel, just a little late. What a hit by Caden Ridings. Good timely hitting there. Mashed the baseball.
That fence is a good 15, 20 feet. And he dropped it right on the base of that as Nolan reaches out to the outside and dinks one off the end of the bat for out number 3. We got 2 back, and it looks like we've rolled the inning. Looks like Costner's going to stay in to pitch.
We'll have some subs in the outfield, looks like. Or one sub at least. As Talon Costner will take right field. 9-2, Powell. Costner finished the inning for the Warriors in the top of the second. And I believe got out cleanly. I don't think he allowed anything. He came in with 2 outs.
He did not. Defensively, who's in left?
Looks to be Russell, but I can't tell. I think it's still Max Russell.
All the boys have their hands in their pockets or in their hoodies, as it's cool. So we'll have 24 Tyler up to bat for Powell. Ball's inside.
Good pitch.
Strike. 1-1 to Tyler.
What did he do last time?
Last time he walked. It's his second at bat of the game. Swing and a miss.
Good start by Costner. He's run the count 1-2. Top third here, 9-2. Powell. Udi
Nice
corrals
play.
the ball, and great throw over to first.
That was a good grab by Udi, because that would have been a tough play for shortstop coming all the way across the diamond.
Yeah, Udi plays up too. He is not back. He's up and he's digging.
It's a good defensive play. And you'll have 44 Austin.
Another
Up
good
to
pitch
bat.
by Costner. The speed of the pitches is a lot different than what they were the first two guys, but Costner is banging that strike zone, doing exactly what his job is, put the ball in play and let the guys behind you work. Strike two. Once again ahead in the count, as he has been for the first two batters already.
And Austin was hit by a pitch there in the second. Mm-hmm.
Struck him out.
Looking. Backwards
Two
spin.
down already. Two down already for the Warriors. In this top part of the third, Bryson Costner doing good work at the mound, on the mound.
And this is we need a 3 up, 3 down inning. Just what we need. Costner's showing coaches he can step in and throw strikes when needed.
Yeah, just what the doctor ordered tonight for the, I keep wanting to say Redskins, for the Warriors as they are on pitcher number 3 here in the top half of the third inning.
And you've got Drake up, who struck out looking in the second.
Right now, Costner's missed the first two. First time he's fallen behind. Make it 3-0.
May have jinxed us.
Very nice pitch. Very nice pitch.
Drake was stepping out.
Yeah, he's a little frustrated. I'm not sure what the deal is there with that body language. 3-1 pitch. Ripped, but it's ripped to Caden. Oh, who had a beat on it and gets past his glove. Good throw. Got him. So a mistake turned into an out by Caden Ridings.
So you'll have an error by center fielder Ridings, who hustles it down, throws a strike to Bethel at second for the tag, as Drake was trying to extend that one for a double.
And that's the kind of things the pitchers need right there, the guys behind them to not give up, make plays, and that's what happened there defensively for the Warriors, as they had one strikeout and then two putouts, one by Udi and obviously one on the brilliant throw there by Caden Ridings. And a good tag, let's don't forget that, by Nolan Bethel. So we will be up near the top of our order with the second batter in the lineup coming up. We'll see if we can get something cooking here in the bottom half of the third inning.
And Powell will stay with their pitcher here in the third. We'll have Correa and Capshaw, followed by Black to start off the third. Defensively, as you watch Powell warm up, they're a good ball club.
Yeah, they're strong all the way around. There's absolutely not a weak spot in that ball club. I'd like to see us put it in play a few times to see how they could do. Great catcher, good pitching staff. I believe their number one catcher is standing on the mound right now.
He is. And probably their number one pitcher as well. So Correa struck out looking in the first, as he drives that ball to right center field, and that's going to get down. Way all the way to the fence. He will dig for second. And he'll stand up.
And that, my friends, is how you start an inning. Stand-up double. Sebastian Correa.
First pitch, just went with it. Drove it to the fence.
Sometimes when you're down big, you relax and just play baseball and see if the Warriors can begin to chip away here.
And Capshaw flew out in the first. So he looks at strike one.
Ball one. Count 1-1, no outs here as Correa deposited one to the fence. He will stand on second base. Pop fly.
That could be trouble.
Tracked down by the shortstop.
It's a good play. That ball's kind of a tweener between the left fielder and shortstop. And shortstop was able to get under it as the left fielder was playing deep.
Here's the man who started us off in the second inning, Branson Black. Ball down. Branson will take ball one. One down for the Warriors. Same pitch, different result. That time it was down and called strike one for Branson Black as he digs in. Correa on second, one down for the Warriors, 1-1 count. And that could be trouble. That ball's going to be down as it falls in shallow right field. Correa coming in after realizing that Powell wasn't paying attention, and he's going to score a run, making the score 9-3. Branson Black with the big RBI on the looping single, but that will work. Pitcher Bryson Costner will stand in the batter's box. Branson Black on first base. Costner takes strike one.
Costner ground out in the first, or second, excuse me, to the second baseman. Nice cut.
Quick 0-2 count on Costner. Ball fouled straight back.
Umpire behind the plate's done a pretty good job. And that's who we had back there this morning.
Ball taken high by Costner. Got to be hard on some of these middle school pitchers when you see a 6'2" guy and then you see a 5'2" guy right after him. Costner again the looping. Ball foul territory. Branson Black smartly stays on first base. The ball caught in foul territory for put out number 2 of the inning. Stepping to the plate, number 25, Briar Udi.
It looks like we'll have a pinch hitter going on deck.
We are liking that right field line right now. Hard swing through the ball. 0-2 count as Udi will step in and try to begin a 2-out rally here. Branson Black on first base, the only runner on base for the Warriors. Nothing doing as Udi strikes out. Swinging. The Warriors go down without any harm done to the Powell team. It is 9-3 Powell.
So is that Talon in right? And Nolan Bassett coming in defensively in left? And Redding stays in center?
Yes. Bassett will enter. Costner will stay in for his second inning of the game and in right field.
And he's done a great job just throwing strikes.
Yes. Bryson Costner will stay on the pitcher's mound, and he has done a wonderful job. And we'll see if Powell, after seeing him for a couple times here, will be able to square him up a little bit. The last batter we saw definitely squared it up, but tracked down there in center field, off the glove. Ball went all the way to the fence almost. And then we had to put out at second base on a brilliant throw. Caden Riding's certainly a heck of a player.
Starting the fourth, we'll have number 10, Caleb for Powell to bat.
Nine 9-3 Powell as we kick off the fourth inning. Costner winding and delivering. Strike one. jumps ahead in the count once again. It's exactly what the doctor ordered for the Warriors as the pitching staff is running thin. Ball put in play.
Oh.
Bad hop. And another bad hop. Goodness gracious. Killer hop there for Nolan Bethel. Nothing he could do about that. My goodness. And then a ball that about caught Bassett in the jaw as well. Another ragged outfield. Tough to play the ball off that field when it's bouncing around like that. Good hit there nonetheless. One runner on base for Powell. Left-hander up to bat. Bryson Costner on the rubber. Looks like another good pitch. Potentially outside for ball one.
Looked like he had that squared up, and that ball just took off over his shoulder.
Throw down to first by Correa. Runner dives back in safe. Yeah, that was...
And then poor Bassett about caught one in the face as well as it bounced over his shoulder.
hard driving shot, but the ball took a terrible hop 2 times. Another good pitch by Costner. Not sure why that's a ball. Nonetheless, it's 3-0. Right down the gut. And another one. Must be calling those high.
I think maybe with us up here in the press box, may look a little better than what it actually is down on the field. One press box, I might add.
Mm-hmm. Getting hot in here. All right, the third batter of the inning. Costner holding his own on the mound. Would love to have one out here as the ball is popped up to center. Ball caught this time. Good job by Ridings. Getting underneath and catching the semi-can of corn.
And bring up Trey, number 13 for Powell, who has struck out and walked in tonight's game.
1 down. Ridings delivers his first pitch to this batter. A little high. Boy, would I love to see something hit hard to Nolan this time into the glove for a double play. Woo! Good pitch there by Ridings. Swung through by the batter, making the count 1-1. 1 down here in the top half of the 4th inning. 9-3. Powell. 9 runs all in the 2nd inning. Costner delivers. Squaring to bunt. Fouled for strike 2. Will not be able to bunt this time unless he is very confident.
Oh, and he's got him picked
Costner's
off.
got him picked. Throw over. Tag for Udi. Got him. And throw to second base as the runner decides to go from first to second. We have 2 down. That's a good job by the runner to go ahead and take second base to keep the force out of order. Bryson Costner has done nothing but good things on the mound tonight. Now with a pickoff. And he has 2 strikes on the batter. We could make quick work of this guy and get in the dugout. And a hit down to Udi, who will fire to first base, and there's your 3rd out as Black makes the catch. Another good inning for Bryson Costner on the mound as Powell goes without any harm done.
Scott, that should be just pretty close to the hour and 30-minute time limit. So this will probably be your Warriors' last at bat.
Well, leading off will be Mr. Nolan Bassett. A good addition to Fort Loudon Middle School this year.
Great addition to Fort Loudon Middle School.
And in more ways than one. Heck of a good kid. Very good on the football field for sure. So.
And as good as he is athletically, he is as good in the classroom.
It looks like no one will see a new pitcher this evening for Powell. Or is that the guy that finished the inning?
No, it's a new pitcher. It's hard to see their numbers on their sweatshirts because they're on their sleeve. And they're not as, it's like a
19? Maybe. But I don't see a 19 on the roster, so I don't know. Long day for the Warriors as they traveled to Sweetwater this morning. Be here at 9 for a 10 o'clock game. Made quick work of the Anderson County Mavericks, winning, I believe, 11-0 or so this morning, and came back this evening. We get here at 5 o'clock for a 6 o'clock game. The game in front of us running well behind, so late start for the Warriors. So we'll see if we can stay even later and get the bats going here. Score 6 in this inning, because I believe you're right, Mr. Bethel. They are going to need all 6 of them, or this is going to be a time. On deck will be Talon Costner. Both of these two will be batting for the first time tonight. Neither are shy to put the bat on the ball.
I'd say you and I are probably the only two that would like to see this game extended, as most of the fans down on the field level are freezing.
Yeah, I'm going to take this hoodie off now. I've got the jacket. No, just kidding. Anyway, thank you to the Sweetwater folks for allowing us to come up here and video as we have our phone set up on a heater and tied to a water bottle. Nolan Bassett takes strike one. Ball one. Low. Nolan with the open stance. Closes it and takes ball two. Good eye there by Nolan Bassett. Bassett swings through. Strike one. 2 balls, 1 strike on Bassett. Looking to start off the inning for the Warriors. He'll swing through strike 2. Corey Capshaw imploring Nolan to put this ball in play. He will swing through and be tagged out on the drop third strike. So coming to the batter's box for the Warriors for his first time this evening, Talon Costner, another Fort Loudon Brave, who is one tough kid. Talon will take the batter's box ready to swing this bat. He does not. Take strike one. 1 down in the inning for the Warriors. Down 9-3 here in the 4th inning. Costner looks at strike 2. Tough pitch to hit. Outside corner. Oh. 3 strike put out for Powell. And we'll come to the top of the order. Caden Ridings, who last time put one into the fence.
He
for a
doubled in the second.
Doubled with the bases loaded, and is responsible for 2 of those 3 RBIs on the board, or 2 of those 3 runs on the board. Ridings takes high. 2 outs, probably the last out opportunity for the Warriors in the person of Caden Ridings. Woo! And Ridings wanted to put another one into the fence as he swings at an outside pitch, misses. Strike 1. 1-1 count. Pitcher will take his call. Off-speed pitch high. Ridings wants none of it. 2-1 count, 2 down.
That's fouled away.
A lot more velocity on that pitch. Ridings catches up with it, puts it on the left field stands. Two, 2 outs. Warriors hoping for a 2-out rally here to extend this ball game, we think. Whoa, breaking ball. Pitcher thought it was in there. Frustrated as he thought he had rung Ridings up. I was there with him thinking the same thing. So
Really
Ridings will get to step in again, and we'll see if he can make up for it. 3-2, payoff pitch. Ridings fights it off. Good hit. Good piece of hitting there as he puts that one down the right field line. Out of bounds, out of play. Ridings ready. And he'll take it. Right in the back. That sucker was not going to move. I wouldn't have expected him to.
With full count, it's a tough one to take in the backside.
Nolan Bethel. Another one that would that has home run type strength. Will step in and see if he can move Ridings along those bases. 2 down, 9-3. We can only do it one at a time here, but we'd like to start it right here with Nolan Bethel.
He grounded out in the second back to the pitcher off the handle and reached on error in the first. Strike.
Bethel, the first Philadelphia Warrior to come up in a few batters. 8th grader at Philadelphia. Another exceptional young man. Strike 1, no balls. And takes the breaking ball for strike 2. So Bethel in a hole here, 0-2, 2 down. You can bet he will not watch anything close from here forward, potentially ending the game. Oof. Another breaking ball that was awful close. Great pitch. Impossible to swing at that ball. It almost came back across the inside corner of that plate. Caden Ridings steals second. 1-2 pitch, 2 down. Warriors in a big hole, 9-3. That ball was out and up. 2-2 with 2 outs. Confident Nolan Bethel at the plate. Gets a piece of it, another good piece of hitting. That's exactly what Caden Ridings did to stay alive in the last at bat. Bethel looking to extend the ball game here as we believe that time is going to be up once this inning is over. Bethel watches ball 3 go by, running the count full. Of course, we've been wrong in the past. Think we could be playing another inning here, but not sure about that. 3-2, payoff. Runner will be going. You can bank on that. Pitcher making sure of the signs. And here it comes. Ball in the dirt. Ridings goes to third, and he's going to score as the ball goes over the third baseman's head. Bethel will advance to second, and look at third, needs to hurry, and gets there. Wow. So on the walk, Bethel gets 3 bags out of it on the error throw down to third base, caused by Ridings and his aggressiveness as he was going all the way. And that, my friend, is how you manufacture runs. Good job good eye there by Bethel. Great aggressiveness by Ridings. And you have a slugger up to bat right now, and you can put this thing in doubt should he get a good piece of this ball. Once again, 2 outs.
Last inning, you doubled off the right field fence.
Pitcher getting a little bit ragged, as I'm sure his confidence is shaken. Has thrown 2 breaking balls to two different hitters that could have ended the game just off the plate. A little frustrated for those. Nonetheless, the Warriors have a runner on third, and they are looking to put a couple more runs on the board. 1-1 count here, 2 down. As the game is reaching the midnight hour, so to speak. Great pitch. Great pitch. 1-2 is the count, as Correa again will not let anything go past him now, I would say. Pitch hit to the shortstop, who boots it. Scoring a run, Nolan Bethel comes in. Game now 9-5. Jaden Capshaw looking to extend this thing. Caden Ridings excited, to say the least. Catcher calls time. He'll go to the mound. Tough play there by the shortstop, as he definitely had one hit right to him, and that wasn't a bad hop. He just booted that one. Easy to say in this nice warm press box, though.
Yes, it is.
We got 2 batters right here that can put some pressure on these Powell baseball players, as Correa gets into second base. Always scary to watch the potential game-ending out. But he gets into scoring position. Jaden Capshaw needs to put this ball in play. Another power hitter up after him, and Branson Black, and we could be looking at a close game real soon. Ball outside. That'll be 2-0. You got to believe that this will be the last batter that this pitcher will face should Capshaw get on. Maybe not. Another ball outside. 3-0.
He's definitely rattled.
Capshaw will probably put the bat on his shoulder here. But down 9-5, you never know. The problem is you got 1 out left. You'd hate to pop one up on a bad pitch. There's the strike right down the middle. Daddy Cap frustrated down there, as I can hear him. Not to be a proud daddy here, as Jaden's going to pull one into the... Well, we thought so.
It's a good cut right there.
Yeah, fanned on strike two. Great cut, bringing up another 3-2 count.
And put the pressure on the pitcher, put the pressure on the defense.
Payoff pitch.
Nice.
Swung on, and another 3-2 pitch by Philadelphia batter is fouled off. Just putting that seed of doubt into the pitcher for Powell. You got runner behind him that's flying by in his peripheral vision. So lots of things to think about here, but his one mission is to get this last out. Capshaw looking to make things hard on him. I gotta stop shaking now. I'm
And
sure I'm
Correa's
shaking.
bouncing around over at second. Drew the attention of the pitcher, stepping off.
Payoff pitch. And it's a hard hit.
That ball could get down. It's chasing away.
Outfielder going back, and he drops it, I guess. Doesn't have it, that's for sure. I don't know if it went off his glove or not. We can't see down into that area. And a massive double right there for Jaden Capshaw. Score 9-6. Branson Black up. Patrick, he can make this a one-run ball game.
That's right. As Capshaw and Correa trade positions on the diamond. Looks like they're going to leave 15 in for Powell to try to finish this game.
Branson looking to drill one, I guarantee you. Ball over his head. Ball one. Branson, the last batter with potential big time power. Definitely have some Warriors that can put the ball in play coming up after him. So the count is 1-1, 2 down here, and it's been 2 down for quite a while. Big rally here for the Warriors. That pitch, call the ball. 2-1, 2 down. Big hit by Jaden Capshaw. Capshaw will take third base on the wild pitch. And I agree with Corey Capshaw as I hear him down there, base hit. I'd rather not put the ball bat on your shoulder here. Let's take the opportunity to hit a line drive.
A lot of holes over here on the left side.
Pitcher winds and fires. And swung on and missed by Branson Black.
Nice cut.
And that was a strike either way. So good swing.
Put it in play. Put it in play. Gotta leave running. Gotta leave running.
Payoff pitch again for the Warriors. Puts it in play. We'll see if they can make the play. No! Again. Another error for the Powell baseball team as another run is scored. 9-7. Can you believe what you're seeing? And kind of the defensive savior, so to speak, of the night, pitcher Bryson Costner will be at the bat. Two little guys coming up that can make big things happen. Costner, 7th grader, Philadelphia.
Nice cut.
And Briar Udi, a 5th grader at Philadelphia. 0-1 count, Bryson Costner, big swing. Pitching the dirt, and we might have trouble. We do have trouble. Ball game is called, and I'm going to tell you what, as we wrap up here, that was an excellent job of battling for the Warriors right there. Went down big, 9-0, battled back 7 big runs in this inning. And 7 runs, several in this inning. And I can't say enough about the job battling by the Philadelphia Warriors.
There's one thing, they don't quit.
So we'll sign off here from Sweetwater. For Patrick Bethel, I'm Scott McIntosh. This is RedskinRadio.com. Have a great evening.